Somewhere along the way, LinkedIn stopped being a place where people shared what they were doing and turned into a self-congratulatory party where everyone is pretending to be working. And before anyone gets defensive, yes, I know there are smart people on LinkedIn. Yes, there are useful posts. Yes, there are people genuinely helping others. But that's not the dominant behavior. The dominant behavior is performance, the illusion of working, right? LinkedIn has become a place where looking busy is more important than being effective, where sounding confident matters more than being correct, where visibility is confused with value. Scroll your feed for just 5 minutes. Everyone is announcing something. Everyone is celebrating something. Everyone learned a powerful lesson from a minor inconvenience. I am humbled to announce, here's what this taught me. Grateful for the journey. Gag me with a spoon. The people I actually admire, they're not posting, they're building, they're fixing problems, they're dealing with consequences, they're getting things done. They don't have time to narrate it. LinkedIn rewards people who are good at appearing busy, but real work is usually quiet. Real progress doesn't come with a carousel post. Real decisions don't fit neatly into 5 bullet points. Real responsibility isn't inspirational. And yet the platform pushes everyone to package everything as if they had clarity the entire time. And that's the part, to me, that feels dishonest. Most meaningful work is messy. You don't know if it's going to work. You change direction halfway through. You make decisions with incomplete information. But on LinkedIn, everybody already knew the answer. Everybody already saw the trend. Everybody already called it. Failure only shows up after it's been sanitized, reframed, and turned into a lesson, usually with a headshot attached. And this creates a really unhealthy signal for people watching, especially younger professionals. It teaches them that success looks like posting, not producing. That thought leadership matters more than follow-through. That confidence matters more than competence. It rewards the people who talk about the frameworks more than the people who actually test them. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of the loudest voices on LinkedIn never actually owned the outcome. They've advised, they've commented, they've observed, but they've never been responsible when things didn't work. That's why everything sounds so clean and polished. When you're not accountable for results, everything looks obvious in hindsight. The people I admire don't sound polished. They sound tired. They ask better questions than they answer. They don't post until something is done, if at all. They're not interested in engagement. They're interested in effectiveness. And LinkedIn is increasingly hostile to that kind of person because the algorithm doesn't reward depth and truth. It rewards momentum. It doesn't reward nuance. It rewards certainty. It doesn't reward people who say, I'm still figuring this out. It rewards people who say, here's the answer, even when there isn't one. And that's why the platform feels so fake. Not because people are lying, but because they're embellishing and they're performing certainty in places where uncertainty is normal. Working hard doesn't always look good. Making the right decision doesn't always make a good post. And doing real work rarely comes with applause. We all know that. But LinkedIn trains people to chase applause anyway, which is why you see so many posts that feel productive but say nothing. So many announcements that don't change anything. It's like an echo chamber. So many lessons that didn't cost the person anything to learn. And meanwhile, the people actually doing the work, they are heads down, dealing with customers, managing teams, fixing mistakes. They're not announcing, they're executing. That's the difference. I don't admire people who look like they're working. I admire people who get things done. And the older I get, the more obvious that difference becomes. Because results don't care how articulate you are. Customers don't care how visible you are. Reality doesn't care how many people agreed with your post. Your work either holds up or it doesn't. So yeah, that's why I hate LinkedIn. Not because it's useless, but because it rewards the appearance of progress over actual progress. And if you're someone who's building quietly, who's posting every win, who's focused on outcomes instead of optics, you're probably doing just fine, even if the algorithm never notices. This Might Be Wrong is available on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. In 2010, American Express started a thing called Small Business Saturday, where they encourage people to shop local. And it's usually the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So they encourage customers to shop small or shop local. But the irony is that because of the fact that American Express charges 1% to 2% more per transaction than like Visa and MasterCard, most small businesses don't even accept American Express as a payment method. So I find that funny.